God, that's irritating. Hi guys, Mort here at the music shop, just letting you know that it's that time of year again. Hey, it's the holiday season, which means there's a pretty good chance that you probably want to buy something for a significant other who plays music. As you know, the world's on fire, so there are a few different things that are going to be happening this year. The biggest thing is our supplies are going to be more or less fairly limited. So basically, if you want to order something, you should probably start thinking about doing it right now. Supplies are very limited, especially when it comes to something like our entry-level Beaver Creeks, when it comes to colors. It's very few and far between. If you're looking for something a little nicer, we always suggest the Go Dan series of guitars. The Art & Luthries, the Seagulls, the Normans. We have a lot in stock, and we should be getting a few more maybe before the end of the year. So if you have some ideas for Christmas shopping, definitely come in early, and we'll try and help you out the best we can. Now back to the video. Why did I do that? This is just awkward now.
And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. This is a 1960s era Silvertone Jupiter. These guitars came in two different varieties, but this particular one, from the mid-60s, came with two hot silver foil pickups and controls aligned in a single row arrangement. This model is in pretty good shape considering it's over 60 years old, although it does have a little bit of wear and tear on the top of the headstock and throughout the body. This is a very light guitar and additionally is very prone to feedback, which makes it perfect for that type of garage rock grungy sound that you might be wanting. Or you can play it really clean and get that jump jive sound that certain musicians from the 50s and 60s would use these guitars for. But if you need a bass that matches your rhinestone suit, then take a look at this custom Telecaster bass we got. This guitar comes with Fender parts, two pickups as opposed to the traditional one on a Tele bass, and a whole lot of leather for that Waylon Jennings look. If you need a country rock bass, then this is definitely the one for you. But if you're on the hunt for another lawsuit guitar, then take a look at this Edwards Strat copy. Edwards is an offshoot of the ESP guitar brand, and back in the 70s and 80s made a bunch of copies of classic guitars in their Japanese plant. This little unit obviously is a copy of a Fender Stratocaster, and it plays extremely well, and it's a pretty decent alternative for those looking for a decent Stratocaster, but at a much lesser price. But if you need the real deal to be all original and vintage, then check out this 1970s Gibson SG model. This particular model came from the early 70s and has seen a little bit of wear and tear over the past 50 some odd years. The guitar is pretty much a classic with the two humbucker pickups and Ford knob controls that you'd expect. And rounding out our final update of 2020 is this Kalamazoo Model 1 amp. The amp was made in the 60s and comes with bare bones controls you'd expect from a practice amp at the time. While this little guy might look kinda quaint, it breaks up extremely well and gets an awesome grungy noise once you turn it all the way up to 10. This would honestly be a perfect little combo if someone wanted to buy the Silvertone Jupiter as well.